Moving on now to page 5, and we have state shuffles 7,000 officers to curb graft. Again, the war on graft has been going on for a long time, and it looks like they are employing different ways of doing that. Now the government has reshuffled accountants to try and see whether they can remove cartels.
Now the backstory, Mike, is that Mr. Rotich has said, or rather he has confirmed that we have cartels in the public sector, most of them in the finance departments. But the question is, if somebody has been stealing at Ministry A, then you take him to Ministry B, will he stop stealing, or you'll give him an opportunity to steal again? Yeah. Why can't they crush these cartels? Why can't they break these sanctuaries of corruption? And you remember, there was a Minister for Finance, Mr. Daudi Miraria, who did a similar thing. He transferred the procurement officers, but that did not stop anything. So I think what the minister needs to do is actually to crush the corruption cartels. Doing transfers will not help anything.
It's almost dealing with a result rather than the cause, rather than dealing with all the causes. So we wish them all the best and hope that corruption will be something that we can see the back of sooner than later.
No, I think what is going to happen here now, these guys are going to compare best practices, because if you're in finance, you're taken, say, to wildlife, I'll come and ask you, how are you doing this thing? Then we share notes. I tell you the way I was doing it in my station, and you give me ideas on how you've been doing it, and then we now perfect it and keep on fleecing from one.
Of course, the nature of cartels is that they have a way of working around the system to ensure that they're not found. Or if you're in wildlife, like you said, I mean, different, maybe health or whatever, we're able to get into cahoots and say, look, this is the way to manipulate the system.
So what Mr. Rotich needs to do through the anti-corruption agents is just to crush these cartels. Absolutely. And you recall that at the head of the public service at some stage indicated that a third of our budget goes to corruption, which is worrying.